in the darkest depth, in the deepest pit of our experience, we will find the light that's shining through us. We will find our strength. We will find everything. But only through the darkness the light can shine. Because without darkness there wouldn't be light. What is up, people? Welcome to another beautiful day. We're back again. Back with another video. I hope you're having a good time. I hope this moon is not getting to you too much. I know it can be a little bit hectic right now. A little bit emotional. Or maybe a little bit much emotional, right? But it's all okay. Because through these struggles, through these emotional upheavals, we will actually find what's underneath that. We will find ourselves. We will find light. Anything we were looking for. But only when we travel into the deepest parts of ourselves, we will find what's actually dormant, what's actually laying there, ready for us to be discovered or rediscovered. And this is what's happening on the planet. Daily, moment by moment, people realizing their true nature, their true power, where we are coming from, what we are doing here, instead of living this third-dimensional life. We're more than that. We're way more than that. And we have come here to show that to everybody. For the people on this planet, and for everybody who's wandering around. Together we can learn, together we can teach, together we can grow this planet and ourselves into a new state of being, a higher consciousness. More than we can learn in higher densities, so to say. As time is stretched out, as time is linear for our perception here, this makes us able to go through deeper teachings, different teachings, than what we can do in maybe other certain places of this universe or this reality. And this is not always easy. The human experience isn't always easy. It's not designed to be easy. It's designed for growth. It's designed for creation, rediscovering, learning. That's why we're here. All together in this moment, at this time, at this strange time. And day by day, we're finding out more about this. About our potential. About our nature, about our limitless nature. As the creator, or the co-creator of our reality. As being the observer, as being the one, being with one. And this is an interesting concept, right? Because our mind cannot fathom it. Our mind does not understand. Our mind doesn't understand a lot of these concepts. It's a feeling based. Everything is based on emotion and thoughts. But we cannot grasp those things. We do not understand what thought is. We cannot catch it. We cannot hold emotion as well. But still it's there, governing our lives. Most of the time. Being led by what we have been in the past, what we think we should be in the future, taking these identities on of different emotions, of different thoughts, thinking that it's us. But we're so much more than these things. They can be helpful for us to discover, to learn, to grow. But they can also be destructive. And we need to dive deep into these emotions, into these thoughts, to find out why they are destructive, what they are doing to us, and how to break free of them. Not to hold on to them, but to find the freedom without these emotions, in the neutrality of life, of things. And that's where the mind goes, oh my God, like, no, this cannot be, because I learned this, I learned that. But our mind will never understand, like our true nature here from a physical third dimensional perspective is not understandable through our minds, because these concepts go further beyond what our mind can see, what our mind can perceive. Therefore, letting go of the identification with the mind is a big necessity. To understand that we are not the thoughts and we're not the emotions. That we can make them work for us, but we are not them. They are a useful tool, or can be a useful tool, or a very, very good teacher to go through the valley of the shadow of death. I take a look at myself and realize there's nothing left. What's behind, or what's after your thoughts? What's after your emotions? What is life without them? Is it nothing? Is it something? I can tell you that it's a beautiful place to be, as there's no identification anymore with the material world, with ourselves, with everything that's happening around us, which is trying to distract us from our true innate nature, from who we are. And the more we dive deep into ourselves, into our psyche, into our mind, the more we'll find that everything's actually a kind of an illusion. That these thoughts are running on a program, over and over repeating the same cycle, until we can say no more. I'm not this thought, I'm not this experience, I'm just the observer of them. And that's where freedom comes in. That's where the overthinking, doubt, fear starts to leave. To stand in your power. To create. And to be a loving, creative, spiritual being you actually are. We all actually are. And this is what life is giving us, where we're going. Like, the old world is never coming back, people. Like, never. We're moving literally into a new density, where the third density is being left behind. And we're moving into the fourth dimension, or density. Now you can see this is that third dimensional frequency is moving at this rate. And the fourth dimensional is moving a little bit faster. And through these processes of third to fourth, maybe fourth to fifth, we're rediscovering life, as everything is working differently in these dimensions. As literally our physics might change. Our world is going to change. It's changing every day. This is not to be fearful of. Rather the opposite. As everything in this universe is love, ruled by love, self-love, love of the Creator, and therefore the future should look bright, full of love. Because this old world was not working on love, it was working on pain and suffering. And we need to get these things out of our system before we can move into the new paradigm. And with this shift, with the changing of literally our core vibration, our core energy, a lot of different opportunities will come up. Life will change drastically. Is changing drastically. Where it's going, I don't know. I have completely no clue. I can guess. I can learn a little bit here, learn a little bit there. But then the future is unpredictable. And I do not have a complete power over it, or control, or whatever. It's out of my reach, out of our reach. But only day by day we can see where it's going, where we are developing into, and where this world is going. We're all kind of waiting for what's about to happen. We can feel it. We have been feeling it for a long time. There's going to be a huge shift in consciousness, and therefore also in the perceiving of this world, the living on this world. This might frighten you, but there's nothing to be afraid of. As everything is just as it is, there's no good or bad. That's our mind putting labels on a concept where it is not definable, it's undefinable by its nature. And that's where the fun comes in. Because there's no judgment anymore. There's no clouded vision anymore. There's just being. Doing what you came here for. Because you remember who you are. Remember what the goal is here. Together we're rediscovering this. Finding out what life can actually be here on this planet. Instead of what it always has been. So, go into the darkness. Dive deep. See what's there. What you can learn from it. And when you get out of the darkness, you'll see that there's a big light shining on the end of the tunnel. There's always light shining, people. Even in the darkest of depths. Follow that light. Follow where it can bring you. Just focus on it. Let go of the darkness. The more you focus on it, the more it will grow. And the more you'll be sorry for yourself. And this is not easy. As kind of nothing is. But then what's easiness? It's just the perception, right? It is just what it is. So when we let go of our emotions or thoughts or the identification with them, it will just become. There's no need for us anymore to judge this or judge that. And that's true freedom. Because then you can actually observe the universe, what's happening around you, what's happening inside of you. And then the things that you have been holding inside, your skills, your purpose, your goals, will come up, rise. Because there's finally a new profound freedom found inside of yourself. It's not about the destination. It's about the here and now. How can you be the most loving and light version of yourself? And are you taking the steps to get there, day by day, moment by moment? And I'm proud of you for going through dark depths, to really dive deep into what's perceived to be as wrong. As we all need this on this planet. We need this healing to take place. Because without the healing there would not be change. And change is what is needed here, right? Change is what is necessary. So let's change this world together. Let's do this. Not by the old means, not by the constructed means, but with the freedom of limitless creation, of power inside of ourselves, from the energy that's surrounding us, from the energy that is everything. I'm here with you. We're all in this together. We're not separate. We're not doing this alone. Everybody is doing its part. Learning, growing, getting further together, shining our light wherever we can. And I'm thankful for you for doing that. Even though your dark days, or perceived dark days, might not always feel the nicest. Filled with emotions you cannot control. Things that are happening to you. But life is always happening for you. So realize that when you're in a dark place. Realize that the universe has your back, that you're protected. That you're being guided to become the best version of yourself. To help this world grow and expand further into new heights, lower depths. Thank y'all. I hope you're having a good day. Leave a like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Hope to see you next time, and have a wonderful day.